John McCain was born in the Panama Canal Zone in 1936. The son and grandson of U.S. Navy admirals, his military career took him to the Naval Academy and then into combat as a pilot during the Vietnam War. After his plane was shot down over North Vietnam in 1967, McCain spent 5.5 years as a prisoner of war, enduring brutal beatings. When he was released, he came home a national hero. McCain has said his war experience makes him uniquely qualified to be president.
I can hit the ground running. I don't need any on-the-job training. I've seen the face of evil. I know the face of war, and that'll be the issue, and that's why I'll be president of the United States.
In 2000, McCain lost his bid for the Republican Party's presidential nomination to then Texas Governor George W. Bush. But during his try for the White House this time, McCain won critical primaries and clinched the Republican nomination. McCain hoped to frame his campaign against rival Barack Obama by highlighting his experience in foreign policy and defense. But the recent financial crisis has made people fearful of their future, and this has changed the focus to the economy. Alan Lichtman is a presidential historian at American University in Washington, D.C. He calls the financial crisis the major turning point in the election.
Clearly the biggest turning points were, number one, the economic meltdown, which not only shifted the ground from Iraq and national security, where McCain is very strong, to the economy and health care, where McCain is not as strong, and Obama can really hit his stride.
In the final days of the campaign, McCain did hammer Obama on the economy, especially Obama's plan to increase tax rates for Americans at the top of the income scale.
He believes in redistributing the wealth, not in policies that grow our economy and create jobs and opportunities for all Americans. Senator Obama is more interested in controlling who gets your piece of pie than he is in growing the pie.
McCain hoped his selection of Alaska Governor Sarah Palin as his running mate would provide a boost for his campaign. The pick was popular with social conservatives in the Republican Party. But Palin stumbled during several high-profile television interviews, and analysts say that may have hurt the Republican ticket. Stephen Hess is a presidential historian and senior fellow at the Brookings Institution.
And she slipped on a lot of banana peels. She had a lot of trouble answering questions from certain key media people. And since then, the approval ratings have shown that she's been more and more a liability.
McCain has tried to distance himself from President Bush, but at nearly every campaign stop, Obama has linked McCain to the economic policies of the Bush administration. Alan Lichtman says many Americans are unhappy about how the Republicans have governed the country.
No party that's held the White House has ever been returned to office under those kinds of circumstances, whether the incumbent president is running or not. So really, John McCain had the cards stacked against him.
McCain has also had to deal with critics who say that, at age 72, he is too old to be president. In the closing days of the campaign, McCain trailed Obama in fundraising and television advertising. Nevertheless, he was upbeat.
I'm an American and I choose to fight. Don't give up hope. Be strong. Have courage and fight. Fight for a new direction for our country. Fight for what's right for America.
McCain's ability to come back against apparent insurmountable odds has been a hallmark of his political career. Meredith Buel, VOA News, Washington.